Joe, thanks so much for joining us. Never easy after a defeat. Spoke to John and he said that the side just basically got sort of out-muscled and out-fought today. Would you agree with that assessment as someone who played in the game?
Yeah, unfortunately I think that's probably spot on, to be honest. I think it was a little bit men against boys, to be honest, for most of that game. I think we were a better team first half, passed it around quite nicely, but conceded a sloppy goal from a set piece, as we've done last week as well. And then second half, the game was quite open and they just seemed to kind of, outmuscle us, I think is probably fair, run all over us a little bit. We got into their final third and maybe weren't, a bit clinical enough, a bit ruthless enough. Just, a very disappointing day all over.
Got back into it just before half-time with the goal from Naderson. Must have changed the outlook of things at half-time, though, because you must have suddenly thought that the game was there to win.
I suppose so. Yeah, really. Going in 1-1 was quite a nice boost for us at half-time. But to be honest, I think we were the better side. We were passing the ball around nicely. I think most of that half would have been played in their half of the pitch. So I think we were pleased with how we were playing. We just maybe weren't cutting them open enough. And obviously, like I said, the sloppy goal from the set piece is what's killed us again.
John said as well that fans are obviously getting on his back about the team losing points to teams that are below them in the table. Barrow last week, Stevenage down here, Port Vale today. But he said you have to look at the whole scheme of things, and it's nice to be in the mid-table position where you have got teams below you. Yeah,
I think that's spot on, really. I mean, I've obviously only been in the team for the last kind of couple of months, but before Christmas, the boys have got us into a really good position. We're just outside the playoffs, and in my 6 years of being here, this is probably the best chance we've had with 10 games to go. I think we're only 6 points off it at the moment, and there's still plenty of points on offer. So we have done very well this season. We've had a good run. I think it's fair to say we've dropped points with teams below us, and that's definitely something we've got to look at. Their style of play maybe is not suiting us. We've got to find a way of adapting to that and breaking that down. But to beat the teams above us, I think is a good sign. It's just we need consistency. We need to be doing that every week.
And today was the first game of 4 that come in a very short space of time over the Easter period. And there's no time to dwell on today, I guess, is there, with a big game and a very, very long journey to make on Tuesday night?
No, not at all. Now, this run of 7 days or 8 days, whatever it is quite crazy with the 2 away games that we've got. But, I mean, they'll all be tough games. Today was a test. Port Vale were down there and fighting to stay up. Carlisle, they've dropped off since we last played them, but they'll be fighting to try and get back in the playoffs at least. So that'll be a tough game, and obviously Scunthorpe again going back down to the bottom, who are fighting for their life. So I mean, every game that comes is always a test for us.
And as you mentioned, there's still plenty of points to play for. I think maybe 27 or 30 points still to play for. The playoffs are still very much a reality, aren't they, and a possibility? Yeah,
definitely. There's plenty of points on offer. I mean, if we play like that, then we won't get anywhere near them. But like I said, in my 6 years, this is probably the closest we've come. I'm not sure where we are finishing after this game today. Maybe 10th, something. I'm not sure. 11th. But in terms of points, we're in touching distance. So we've got to put a run of form together like we had 2 or 3 games ago, where we were keeping clean sheets and nicking goals, and that's how we sneak in. And with a bit of luck, we'll still be able to do that.